Alright, so we'll call this part 1 of the Farmall H series. What I've been doing is you can see the shop's quite a bit cleaner. And it's not that there's junk everywhere, it's just that it doesn't have a home. Or that it's just thrown out in the middle. Like, if you look at this spot here, there's really not that much stuff there. But when you start picking it up, stacking stuff, it works better. Like that sign, them barrels, that cage, they were all taking up a bunch of area. You move that stuff to the side along a wall like that, stack that. This stuff will have to be moved, but it'll have to get moved after that tractor's moved. But I got that area cleaned out. Now I just have to get my engine hoist out. My engine hoist is back there. You can see its wheels. There's a tractor, 2 barrels, and a 4-wheeler in the way. And I remember when I put it back there, when I cleaned the barn the last time, I said, you know, I'm not going to need that for a while, so I'll just bury it. And I need it. So I got to get the cherry picker out to get that front end moved, and I'm going to put the front end up by the engine, or maybe over there. Probably put the front end right there, then I'll use the cherry picker again to pick up his front end or his rear end and swing it around, and then pull it over to there, start working on mating the engine and the front end again. I got the tractor sitting on the frame rails right now. It had some bolt holes that work just perfect for holding it up. Then after I get the tractor back together and running, I'm going to take the engine and reassemble it just so that all the parts are with it. I'm going to oil everything up real good, and then it'll get probably put in a box or something and thrown up into the loft up there. And then later on down the road, when I get more time and money, I'll put it to, or rebuild it. But the engine is all here on the table. A few parts from this engine will get put onto the other one, like the oil pan and the distributor and carburetor. I think it's the only things that need. Right there's the distributor. Let's see, that's a magneto, I believe. I don't know. See, mine's that engine. I just got to separate right here because that engine's got the gear over. And then I got parts under here to go on it. It's going to get a 12-volt conversion. The guy was using a 12-volt battery to start it, so I'm going to finish what he kind of started. I got all new gauges for it and everything, because I was planning on restoring it, but I'm going to put them on since I'm going to be using it. And yeah, so I'm going to dig the cherry picker out and get this front end moved. Stay tuned. I got the cherry picker out. I got the rear end moved over here. Front end's over here. All I gotta do is pick up the engine. I gotta check the clutch out and trying to decide if I want to change the oil pan before or after it's on the tractor. Probably do it after it's on the tractor. I think my oil pan's a little bit different than that one. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to dig it out and look. I'm gonna check all that and check the bearings and stuff out in the bell housing, so that way when that goes back together it's good. Won't have to worry about it. So that's where I'm at for now. I'll pick up again when I get ready to do something. I got the clutch apart, and this clutch is in pretty good shape, at least to my standards. The one I took out of it was wore completely down. The rivets, is wore down to the rivets almost all the way through. All the surfaces seem to be pretty good. A lot of crap come out of it, clutch dust, I guess. So I'll put that back together, and I'll check the bearings, the throwout bearing, and if that checks out good, I'll see where we go from there. So I'm checking out the throwout bearing, and that movement and sound concerns me a little bit. I'm gonna have to check into that, see if it's supposed to do that. It just seems a little iffy to me. So I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'm thinking about trying to do a video posting schedule, since I'm going to be doing a series with this tractor, maybe posting twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays maybe, or Tuesdays and Thursdays, or Monday and Friday, something like that. Try it out. Maybe do Farmall Fridays and just an update video or something on another day. So yeah, I'm gonna call her a night for the night. Go get my manual I got for this and see what I can't figure out. I think, not 100% sure, but I think I need a centering tool to center the clutch. I think I read that somewhere at some point. I'm going to double check that. And that should be it. So, thanks for watching. Alright, so it's the next day. I'm just going to make this little short video and tack it on to part one. But I got the throwout bearing out. I need to get a new one. I don't think that should do that. And it's hard to turn. It turned easy on the tractor and it would bind up every once in a while, but I can't even turn it now that it's come out of the tractor. They're just binding up in there. It's probably full of grit and everything else. So I'm going to get a new one of them. I need to get a new U-joint for the steering. I think that's all I got to get for it, as far as I know right now. I want to do the single wire alternator conversion to it, and I got to figure out how to get that belt off the water pump. And I noticed the one I took off of my other engine, it's got a crack in it. Same spot this one's got a crack in it. So, but I'll probably get a new belt for that, and then the belt for the alternator. They sell a kit, but I don't know if I want to get the kit. I just might make my own bracket and put my own single wire alternator on it. I bought the 60 amp gauge for it and the 12 volt light switch. So it should have everything for the 12 volt conversion, other than maybe the coil for it. I got to figure out the distributor and everything. So it might be a little while before I get another video made, depending on how long it takes to get the parts I need in. And but it shouldn't hurt anything. Like I said, I plan on doing this in a series and posting them every couple of days. So with all that being said, stay tuned for the next part in the series of the Farmall H.